FutureNet have created its own blockchain. It's created a digital currency, digital money, just like Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. Now, think about money. In the old days, money was natural money. Fish was money. Because if you were a fisherman or fisherwoman, you went to the market with a fish and you changed the fish for vegetables. Okay? People changed it for wheat, for water, for rice. In the old days, money was bartering. You exchanged things. There was no coins. There was no notes. You exchanged item for item. It's called the bartering system. And it went from bartering to banking. Now, natural money changed, and it turned into what we call precious metals. Things like gold and silver and platinum became the money. Okay? Then money became paper, like you're familiar with today. Yeah? For instance, there are many paper currencies, but they're all going out of fashion. Every paper currency since the beginning of time has disappeared. Did you know that? Apart from the ones that are left today, but there's over 4,000 of these currencies since the beginning of time, and every one of them has failed except the few that are left today. Here's one here. I'll just show you. It's 100 French francs. I got this when we went on holidays to France. We went to Paris. We came home with this. We put it away, and we said to ourselves, next time we go back to France, this will get us from the airport to the hotel. Guys, French francs no longer exist. This is gone. This currency is finished. In Italy, they had the lira, the Italian lira, gone. In Ireland, they had the Irish punt. It's finished. It's gone. In Germany, they had several currencies. They had the right mark, and they also had the mark. Both of those currencies are gone in Germany. In Portugal, I went to holidays a few years ago to Portugal. This is 500 Portuguese escudos. We came home from holidays, we put it in the drawer, and we said, you know, next time we go to Portugal, when we go back there, we can have a nice meal, we can get this taxi from the airport to the hotel, we'll keep this. Guess what? It's gone. Every currency since the beginning of time disappears. Why? Because it's nothing more than paper and ink. Now, the problem is the governments and the central banks can print as much of this stuff as they want. This is a $1 bill. Yeah? It costs about 3 cents to make this $1 bill. This is a $5 bill. It also costs 3 cents to make this one, and it costs 3 cents to make this one. Why is one worth 5 and one worth 1? They're not. They're both pieces of paper. Every 10 years, the dollar halves in value. So a $100 bill would be worth 50 in 10 years, 25 10 years later, 12 and a half 10 years. It will lose its value over time. Currencies have a cancer that erode their value. I know you know this. You used to go to the shop 20 years ago, and you could fill the shopping trolley for 25. Yeah, 25 euro, $25, 25 of your currency. 10 years later, when you went to the shop, it took 50 for the same groceries. 10 years later, it takes 100 to fill the shopping trolley with the same groceries. Guys, the products aren't getting expensive. You're not eating more. The problem is, into the future, this buys you less. Paper money in the future buys you less. That's why pension plans have failed. People have saved for years and years and years. The problem is when they retire, they haven't enough money to live because this is worth less and less and less and halves and halves all the time. It's designed to rob you because the central bank can print this. Wait till you hear what it sounds like. That's a printing press. The European Central Bank is printing 80 billion euro per month. 80 billion. It's incredible. The Fed in the United States is printing $60 billion per month. Because they can print it, it means the bit you have is worth less. It's like It's like, imagine this was a glass of orange, yeah? And I fill the orange up to here. If I keep adding water and adding water and adding water, the orange loses its taste. It gets diluted. It loses its value. So because they can print more paper, the paper we have loses value. It's no good. It's pathetic. So after the crisis in 2007, a gentleman or a group of gentlemen by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto created a new digital currency, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to the board and show you how digital money works. It is incredible. This is possibly the biggest change in our lifetimes. So, in 2008, a guy called Satoshi Nakamoto designed the blockchain. This is the technology that runs the currency. And the first currency released was called Bitcoin. What the guy did was, they wrote into the code, into the software, that there are only 21 million Bitcoins in the world. There are no more Bitcoins, 21 million. Unlike dollars, they can't print more and more. Keep printing them. They can't print. You can't print more Bitcoin. Why? Because the technology is pure. The technology is honest. You can look into the first block of code. It's called the Genesis block. And you can see how many coins there are. There are 21 million. There's never going to be 22, 25. So the economies and the scales of growth is to do with supply and demand. Okay? If there's massive demand for a coin and little supply, the coin has to grow in value. So Bitcoin was created in 2008, and after 18 months, the first Bitcoin transaction was done after 18 months. One of the programmers who understood it was hungry. He sent a message to the network. He says, guys, help me, please. I'm hungry. Can anybody out there get 2 pizzas sent to my house, pay for the taxi fare, and I will give you 10,000 Bitcoins. This was the first transaction of Bitcoin, is when Bitcoin became. But when one person exchanges coin for food, that's like fish for vegetables. It's back to the pure system. It's real money. There is no government that can close this down. There is no company that owns Bitcoin. There is no central server that they can turn off. Bitcoin is anonymous. Bitcoin is decentralized. It's incredible currency. You can move money all over the world in 10 minutes or so with Bitcoin. If I was to send $100 to America, it would take about 3 to 5 business days to get there. 3 to 5 days. With Bitcoin, you can move any amount of money in 10 minutes. Isn't that incredible? Digital money. It's like email. In the old days, email, in the old days before email, you wrote a letter and you sent it in the post. It took 11 days for me to send a letter from Ireland to United States. 11 days before my parents could read the letter. It was old news. Today it takes 1 second to send an email and they have it immediately. So that's the speed of the internet. The speed of moving money on the internet is called blockchain. Bitcoin was the first to market. Guys, once this transaction was created, it put Bitcoin at a value of 10 cents. Take 2 pizzas, $20 each, that's $40. A taxi fare, say another $20, $60. When you divided 10,000 into the price of those pizzas and the taxi fare, it made a Bitcoin worth 10 cents at that time. From that moment on, Bitcoin started to get interesting and had a value. It goes up and down. It's quite volatile, but it goes up and down, upwards. Up and down, upwards. The direction is clear to see. Now, about a year ago, 1 Bitcoin was worth about $1,200. Today, a Bitcoin at this time of recording is approximately $8,500. Here's a question. If I were able to give you as many Bitcoin as you wish, how many would you want right now? There's only one answer, guys. The answer is 21 million. Why? Because there are no more. You'd want them all. 21 million Bitcoins. We have 7 billion people on the planet and 21 million Bitcoins. If you can get your hands on it and we put pressure and demand on the coin, the value rises. It's to do with the supply and the demand. In fact, all the income you earn in FutureNet can be withdrawn into Bitcoin. And what I mean by that is Bitcoin and FutureNet is a Bitcoin machine. All the commissions can be withdrawn or put in Bitcoin or Ethereum in any of these digital currencies, guys. It's incredible. So you can make money and make money again if these currencies tend to rise. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Past performance is no indication of future results, but any person here can see this coin is 10 years old. Bitcoin is now 10 years old. It's an old technology. So the owners of FutureNet decided to create a new coin called Futuro. They decided to create 100 million coins, 5 times Bitcoin, 5 times more coins than Bitcoin. The second thing they did is they made it 10 times faster. The Futuro is 10 times faster mining blocks, meaning we release coins every minute. Bitcoin releases coins every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, new Bitcoins are released into the world. With FutureNet, every 1 minute, coins are emitted into the world. There's coins released every single minute from the Futuro blockchain. So we have 1 minute blocks. The second thing that's more interesting about Futuro is it takes, at the moment, 10 minutes up to 3 hours to do a transaction with Bitcoin. It takes from 10 minutes up to 3 hours. So if you wanted to buy a cup of coffee and you were using Bitcoin, the problem is the coffee is cold by the time the shop gets paid. Or the coffee, you're not getting the coffee until they get paid. If you use Futuro to buy coffee, the payment is instant payments, which is incredible. And there are many, many more benefits. Why? Because we take good ideas and we try to make them better. We have some unique features that other coins don't have. We have many tricks up our sleeve to make this the coin with the most acceptance points in the world. We already have 3 ATM machines that you can withdraw Futuro from, or Bitcoin. You can scan your Futuro code. We give you out cash from the machine. We've ordered 100 more ATM machines. We want to put them into major cities where people can cash out from Futuro to currency, to this kind of stuff to pay for your groceries. It's incredible. Well, guys, the Futuro launched with 0 value on February 18. Okay? This is now May 18. February, we launched, March, April, May, 3 or 4 months. We have already a coin sitting at something between, let's call it about $25 at this point. Approximately $25. I've seen it going over 30. I've seen it going less than 25. But a Bitcoin took 18 months to get to 10 cents. We took 12 weeks to get to $25. Why do you think that is? Because in Bitcoin, nobody knew what it was, only the programmers. In Bitcoin, there is no company. There's no marketing machine. There's no education to teach you what Bitcoin is. With FutureNet, we have 2.5 million users who all want to get our currency. So we are putting pressure on the price. We have a demand. Now, because we've only started the coin, these coins aren't released yet. We've only released coins for 12 weeks. There are very few coins available. So if there's very few coins available and a lot of people want them, what do you think is going to happen to the price? It can only go one way. Now, past performance does not guarantee future results. It's down to you to do your homework. It's down to you to make your own decision. I'm only explaining to you the facts. Yeah? This is incredible. There were people who have made $200,000 last week with this. $200,000 in 1 week with this. Yeah? There's people that made $85,000. People I know very well made $85,000 in 1 day last week with this. There are people who are clicking a mouse, only interested in the advertising side of what we do, when the real money and the big money is here, right in front of your eyes. Guys, this is incredible. It's a license to print money. Now, how do you get Futuro is the question. How do you get it? Well, there are about 4 ways to get Futuro. If you're intelligent, if you're computer savvy, you can buy a mining rig. It might cost you $3,000 to $4,000. You need to do software updates. You need to do upgrades on it. You need to check its efficiency. You need to program it. You'd have a big electricity bill on top. That's called mining. You can do that yourself. Yeah. We have open source code on GitHub that you can do it all yourself. Or you can go to the exchange and buy it. You see, if I want dollars, I can go to the post office and get a price for my dollars. If I want to change sterling to dollars or euro to dollars or Japanese yen to whatever, Hong Kong dollars, you can go to the bank, you can go to the airport, to the bureau de change, you can go to the post office, and you can get different exchange rates. We are on 5 exchanges. You can buy Futuro on the exchanges if you want. But the best way to get Futuro is without fancy computers, with no electricity bills, is to buy a mining package, guys. Now, this is incredible. Let me show you how the mining changes on an ongoing basis. More miners, prices change, all of that changes these figures. So this is right for now for this presentation, but it's liable to change. I want you to know that, but let's work this out. We have 7 mining packages. What that means is you buy a mining package, we give you a digital wallet, and we put money in it, we put Futuro in it every minute of every day for 2 years. So you buy a package, you don't need any fancy computers, it's all done for you, it's easy, it's automatic mining. Buy the package, we give you a wallet, it's a digital wallet, okay? This is a physical wallet. A digital wallet is where you put digital currency. It's the same idea. You can spend it, transfer it, move it, it's okay. And we put coin Futuro in your wallet every minute for 2 years. We have a $100 mining package. Okay? If you want to get more coins, you need more mining power. We have a $250 mining package. We have a $500 mining package. We have a $1,000 mining package. Now, imagine you and me were the only 2 miners mining Futuro. And we both had a $100 mining package. So imagine there's only 2 miners in the world, me and you. And we both have this package. We both split the coins. We emit 13.3 coins every minute. Bitcoin presently releases 12.5 coins every 10 minutes. Let me explain. Every 10 minutes, Bitcoin drops 12.5 Bitcoins into the world every 10 minutes. Does that make sense? Every 10 minutes, there's 12.5 brand new Bitcoins created. With our system, there are 13.3 coins created every 1 minute. So Bitcoin is 10 minutes, 12. We do 13 in every minute. We do 10 times more coins in Bitcoin in the same time. Okay? And we share this with the community, with the miners. Okay? Now, if there was only 2 of us and we both had this package, we would split these coins 50-50. But if you have this package and I have this package, yeah, I get more coins than you. Does that make sense? The bigger the power, the bigger the package. It's like Bitcoin miners might have one machine, but another guy could have 10 machines. The guy with 10 machines has a better chance of getting more coins than the guy with one machine. Does that make sense? The more power you have, the more coin you get per minute. Now I asked a question, how many Bitcoin would you like if I could give you? Lots of them. It's the same with Futuro. Futuro is worth $25 today. How many do you want today? Yeah? Imagine a Futuro in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. Imagine a Futuro in 10 years from now does 10% of this. What's 10% of a Bitcoin? $850. A Bitcoin is $8,500. So 10% of a Bitcoin is $850. Imagine as a community, we drove the price to $850 per coin. How many coins do you want? It's like, how many Bitcoins do you want at this price, or do you want to pay this price? The bigger you mine, the more power you put in, the more coins you can receive. Now, I'm going to do some mathematics for you. If you go to the website, it tells you the present rate of coins you get per minute for these different packages. Now, these are small packages. We have 3 larger packages. We have a $5,000 package, a $10,000 package, and a $25,000 package. Guys, it's incredible. I'm going to work out the rates for these ones, and you can work out the rates yourself for these smaller packages. These are small packages. If you want to be a Bitcoin miner, you need to buy a machine of 3,000 or 4,000. So these packages wouldn't do much for you, really. It's a good place to start. You could buy new ones every day. You could buy a 250 today, and tomorrow you could buy 100 on top, and the next day you mightn't buy any, and then a week from now you could buy this one and another 2 of these. You can keep buying more power. Yeah, you can keep adding more coins to your portfolio by buying more power. I bought this one, and I buy one of these every day as well. Every day I buy one of these, but I also got this one. I'm keeping adding more power, so I get more coins every day. But imagine you only bought these 3 packages. Let's work out at today's rate what these would charge for it. Now, it's very easy to do. We take a calculator, okay? And if you go online, you will see for the $5,000 package, you get 0.00051280. Okay. So you get 0.00511280 Futuro every minute with this package. Now, how many minutes in an hour? 60. So let's multiply this by 60 minutes. Multiplied by 60 minutes means you get 0.03 per hour. How many hours in a day? 24. So multiply this by 24 hours. So in one day you get 0.73 coins. How many days in a year? 365. 365. So in a year you would have 269 coins. But these packages give you coins every minute for 2 years. So for 2 years, you multiply it by 2. And you would get 539 coins in 2 years. Now, forgetting what price Futuro is in 2 years, if we take today's price of $25, multiply it by $25, you would have 13,476. 13,476 for this mining package. Now, imagine no advertisement to watch, no computers to buy, no knowledge, no experience. If we keep emitting those coins per minute and we hold it at today's price, If the price goes to $50, this is 26,000. Yeah? If the price goes from $25 to $50 in 2 years from now, this would be 26,000. If it went to $100, this would be four times that. So 60,000. It's incredible, guys. So it's only hypothetical numbers. There's no guarantees here because the maths change. The more miners, the more power, the price, it all changes. But at today's rate, this is what you can do. Now, I went for this package here, right? So let's see how this one works out. This package currently emits 0.00115380. This package gives you this amount of coins every minute. There are 60 minutes in an hour. So you would get 0.069 in 1 hour. There's 24 hours in a day. So you get 1.66 coins per day. There are 365 days in the year, so that's 1 year. 2 years would be 1,212 coins. Let's say the price stays at $25. Now, it could be 50 or 100, but let's keep it at today's price to be fair with our calculation. Multiply by $25, you have $30,321. Let's go for this package here, 25,000. The 25,000 package, you get 0.0320500. This is how many coins you get per minute with that package. There are 60 minutes in an hour because you get paid every minute. Every minute you get that. So in 1 hour, you'd have 0.19. In 24 hours, in 1 day, you'd have 4.6 coins. 1 day, multiplied by 365 days, you would have 1,600 coins in 1 year. 2 years contract, you would have 3,369 coins. You get, let's say today's price, $25. You get $84,000. $84,000 if the price doesn't change. If the price goes to 50, you get $160,000. Guys, that is the power of mining. I don't think people understood it, okay? This is an incredible opportunity to get involved in digital currency, to help drive the price by bringing more members to the community. The more members, you see, the blockchain is only giving 13.3 coins. So if we bring in more members, all to do with supply and demand. If you had the only computer in your country, what would it be worth? Millions. If you're the only car in your country, what would it be worth? Millions. Why? Because there only is one and everybody wants one. So the more people we bring to the community, we drive the platform up. There's also commissions available in our platform as well, guys. Lots of commissions available. Very, very exciting times. You can get up to 13, 14% for introductions. You get matching bonuses, car bonus. Guys, we cover that on another presentation. The point is, you've come here to listen to some very exciting information. We are the social media platform that pays you. There's other opportunities out there, guys. They've only got coins and they don't know how to operate them. You know, they haven't a clue. They don't have a community. They don't have other sources of revenue. Guys, this is the platform that pays you in digital money or your own money. We have advertising, we have digital products, and we have new stuff coming in the pipeline, guys, because the company is working on the next big thing. Here's the idea. Get your ID. You don't need an ID for another company and another company and another company and another company and build another team and another team. You build one team. And some people like the advertising. Some people like the matrix. Some people like the coin. Some people will like the next part. And you will make money all over the place, all over the planet with one strong team. That's the idea. That's what we offer. We're offering people a home. We're offering people a platform that they can learn, a platform that we teach, a platform that we help, a platform that we train. If you don't understand anything I've spoken about, you can listen again and again and again to this, There is no speed. It's up to you. You can learn fast or you can learn slow. The bottom line is this. Do you want to make more money this year than you made last year? You're in the right place. I want to thank you for joining us on this presentation. I want you to get back to the person right now that showed this with you. I want you to thank them. You can say, I didn't understand it, but it sounds great. But get your questions answered and get started. Here's why. Because in 1 minute from now, we can start paying you. Because this pays every minute into your account from the moment you buy the package. Our digital products, we pay immediately. Those are sold throughout your organization. And in our advertising platform, we pay you every 30 minutes. Guys, this is the best place on the internet today. Probably the best place that's ever been to make money. You're in the right place. Thank you for joining us. I look forward to seeing you at some of our live events and maybe in your country in the near future. Thank you. It's over now for me. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got value.